The Way 31 I-Team just sat down with the chair of Alabama's Parole Board to discuss what the governor and attorney general call a broken parole system. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Naja Sherman. Way 31's Breken Terry is live at the Pardon and Parole Board headquarters in Montgomery to tell us about the conversation. Breken.
Parole Board Chairperson Lyn Head told me their biggest flaw is communicating with the public, and that's one of the reasons why she wanted to do this interview with us to show us all the good that they're doing. Now, Head told me that they just hired 25 new probation and parole officers to keep up with supervision of people once they are paroled. Now, she said they have upgraded field officers' technology as well. Head said they are not operating a broken system. In a Way 31 I-Team investigation, we pointed out a series of flaws that led to a dangerous man being paroled, not kept up with, and now he's accused of murdering 3 people. Head told us there is no way to predict human behavior. In light of these issues, the Attorney General pushed for legislation that would give the governor more power over the parole board, strengthen victim notification, and stop early paroles. Head told us the reason they're against the legislation is because it won't fix anything.
After having worked with victims of crime for 18 years, I know that this legislation is not going to do anything to make them feel better. Individuals are still going to behave in unpredictable ways.
Now, Head also told me there are no issues with executive leadership at the board, and they all have decades of experience in this field and feel like they're the ones who can make the best informed decisions on who to parole, and if so, why or why not. Now, the Way 31 I-Team did obtain emails from the executive director of the parole board, Eddie Cook, where he directed employees on taxpayer time to actually come down to Montgomery and contest these bills. Head told me that that is not a violation of state law, and if anything, people would be asking them why they wouldn't be against these bills, because it's going to be changing so much here at their offices if it gets passed. Live in Montgomery, Breken Terry, Way 31 News.
Thank you, Breken. Lyn Head became chairperson of the parole board after a major overhaul from Governor Kay Ivey in October, and that happened after an extensive I-Team investigation into this man, Jimmy Spencer. He is the parolee charged with killing 3 people in Gunnersville. During our investigation, we found several disciplinary issues that should have kept Spencer from being released. We also found several faults with victim notification of his parole hearings. Even the district attorney who prosecuted him was unaware that he was up for parole. All of our reporting into this case you can find online, waytv.com. Click on the I-Team tab.